Good morning, y'all. We slept late again because we were up late last night finishing up this honey. So, I mean, it's really not late. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, but I'm usually up by 5. So, it is coffee time. First thing I do when I get up is coffee. Oh my goodness, they're already out there. Pop is already out there in the garden in his watermelon and corn garden down at the bottom of the hill. Looks like he's transplanting some watermelon. Up and at 'em early. We got a mess in here this morning. Let's see how everything looks. Oh yeah, that's completely strained through. And this uncabin tank it's still got a lot of honey that's got to come through all that, and then we'll strain that honey through this strainer. But that is awesome, and I've got all that wax I can use. I'll be cleaning all that wax and just putting it in the freezer, because eventually I'm going to make some candles and chapstick and stuff out of it. I really don't know how yet. That's something I'm gonna have to learn. We have a mess in here. I don't like it when my house is messy. Look at this bucket of tools and things. Jean's Uncle Carl sent him a tub full of tools, brand new tools, and he sent us another water catchment tank. Can you see that water catchment tank sitting down there? He sent us that too, which is awesome. It's like 250 gallons, holds 250 gallons of water, I think. And that one's ours that we've had. So now we have 2 of them. And we're trying to set up a water catchment system to be able to water the garden with. So, pretty excited about that. Good morning.
Good morning, honey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
What are you videoing me for?
Because this is a weekend in the life. Reality.
Good morning. Is honey still here? Yes.
You got a mess to clean up.
Dad's down there in the garden.
I know. He's been out there. Gene and Pop are solving the world's problems over a cup of coffee.
They're solved.
Are they solved? And Mom is washing eggs for me because we got somebody coming to get eggs today. So she's doing that, and we are about to go get back in the bees and put frames and boxes back on our bees.
I sweat so much, this thing starts going off, it drives me crazy, so I just made my own little cross your heart bra. Works great.
These are all the boxes and frames from the honey that we harvested yesterday. And we're going back out to the bee yard this morning to add boxes to the hives where we need more room. So that's what we're up to right now. What's up?
Hey, I just thought, what about those deets, the big deets?
Mm-hmm.
Where, like the top deet has got 2 honey supers.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to get another deet? Do we have frames?
We don't have another deet.
We don't? I thought we had.
We do.
Yeah, we
have
do.
another-
'Cause you put
yeah,
them
let
in
me
the-
grab those
Yeah,
frames.
see?
Back up.
I'm going to back it on up. Back it on up.
He definitely keeps things
Without
going.
me.
I'm not sure. I would be in trouble.
I am brilliant.
You are brilliant.
Okay.
I just got some out of the freezer. Those all just came out of the freezer.
Okay.
We put them in the freezer to kill any larvae or eggs or anything like that from wax moths or any kind of critters that don't need to be in our hives. So those are clean. Here's a burn pile. Gene's been clearing out some of the woods a little bit again. He's been cleaning out underbrush and making it look so awesome. Y'all, look at my orchard. I've got to get out here. It is just a weed nightmare. We got started. We've got like 2 little berms done, but this is not. We've got to get out here and reclaim the orchard. But not today. Oh, look. We got a blanket flower out here blooming. Yay, look at that.
Holy crap.
This is Gallarda blanket flower. This thing is awesome. It blooms all summer. When it's stupid hot, this thing is blooming. I'm gonna dig this up and take it to the potager.
You're already after me. You got your little neck thing?
What neck thing?
I mean, is it zipped up?
Yeah.
Is it zipped up right here?
Yep, here's it.
I'm just nervous. Them bees.
So we're just checking all the hives and adding honey supers to the ones that are full. And we're going in and checking the deeps and making sure that, you know, we're seeing larvae and that the queen's still in there. And all of them look really, really healthy so far. Over there on that side, we added 2 new honey supers. Actually, really 3 new honey supers. And those new swarms that we caught this year, those 3 small boxes down there, or swarms we caught this year, they're going to be ready for their second brood box probably next week. So that's awesome. The swarms that we caught are doing great. This box we added some frames to it that we robbed from it yesterday. These 2 boxes, were these swarms from this year?
This one is, yeah.
This?
2, yes.
Okay, so these were swarms for
And
this
that
year. And we've already got the second brood box on it, but it's not ready for honey frames yet.
One thing too this year that's really helped our honey, you know, as far as our orchard, we let it go so long because we had clover out there that was blooming that we planted crimson, white, and yellow clover. And so we had to let it go because it was flowering. Well, the bees really took part of it. You can tell in our honey harvest, a lot of the honey's just clear, just yellow tint, little white, yellow clover honey. It's awesome.
It's the best to me.
So now that the clover kind of production's over, we'll go out there, we'll clean the orchard up and get it ready for next year.
And that's our excuse why the orchard looks so bad. Okay, so this box, this was not a swarm this year, right?
Right.
Okay, so this is one that made it through the winter. This is a brood box. So these 2 boxes here, the 2 bottom deep boxes are brood boxes. And this is where the queen lives pretty much. And she lays her eggs in there and, you know, makes all the babies. And then the medium-sized boxes that we're adding, these are the honey boxes. So this is where they make their honey at. And this is what we've been harvesting. But you always leave the 2 brood boxes because that's where the queen lives. Because that's where she's laying her eggs and making babies. So he's just going to check one of these frames and see what they look like.
That's honey.
Yeah.
What it is, those empty cells are where bees have hatched. That's where bees have hatched, where the brood was.
Is that honey too?
That's getting brood.
Is it? Let me see.
Few, but I think the queen's not in good shape. She ain't laying a good pattern.
Uh-oh.
See?
Yep. Wonder what that bottom box looks like though. We might should check it. You think?
Yeah, because oh no, that one's full of brood.
Is it?
Here, can I set this somewhere?
We didn't bring our thing out here.
Look right here, this is full of brood. She's spotty. There's
Yes.
the queen right there.
Where?
Right there. Right there. Right there by my finger.
There's the queen. There she is.
Let's put
Okay,
her
put her back in there.
back down in there.
Carefully. Well, we know she's in there. But her pattern, her brood pattern's kind of spotty.
She might be
It's
getting
not-
old.
She may be getting old. They'll
We're gonna-
make a new queen though.
Yeah.
They know when the queen's getting old and they'll start making a new queen cell.
You got to be real careful not to roll
Yeah, we don't want to kill her. Lord.
roll these. You got to put them in just right.
Okay. We don't need another box on that, do we?
That was cool to see the queen like that.
Yeah. You're good at spotting the queen.
I can spot the queen right there.
You forgot a box.
Where? Oh, shoot. Yeah, and I got to put that one. See, you got me all flustered with the queen stuff.
So all of our hives are super healthy and strong. No evidence of wax moth, hardly any beetles. Everything looks great. And we get to this last one and there is no bees in there. It's like empty. There's hardly no bees in there at all.
They went on vacation.
Well, they swarmed. This is probably where a swarm come from, and they didn't make a new queen, or, you know, I don't know. There's a million things that could have happened, but there's no bees in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, this was Jean's brilliant idea.
Right now, the bees that are in here are just all these other bees foraging this honey. So we're just going to take these and fill in the gaps with these other boxes and make them stronger.
Yeah.
Because if we leave them in here, they'll end up getting wax moths or other stuff in it, and it'll be messed up. So we need to get it to use.
And it'll ruin the honey. It'll just completely ruin the whole entire hive. So on these swarms that we caught earlier, and there's just one deep box like that one, they're almost ready for their second box anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and take these and add them to these swarm boxes, and then we'll have the double deeps. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's awesome. And that also gives them a head start because it's already full of
Well, it also gives
wax.
us another spot for another hive.
Yeah. I don't think we want another hive. Dang, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we got 12. And that is two more than what we had planned on having. Yeah.
Well, you know, the good thing about it, the queen's going to come up in this hive and she's going to go, dang, you girls been whacking. Hey girls, we got you a gift. We got you girls a gift.
All right, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna turn the camera off and help him get this done, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're taking a break. We finished up with the bees and came in, took a shower, and we're going to visit a nursery. It's the lady where I got the cinnamon tree from and the moringa tree. We are going to visit her nursery. I called her and she said we could come see her. We're gonna go get another moringa tree. Mom's eating wheat thins.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see about getting some turmeric and try to grow it and just see what all kinds of neat herbs and things that she has. And then we got a store we're gonna go check out called Everything Alabama. It's in Prattville. Jean found it last week. Well, actually week before last, I guess.
I got some beautiful earrings he got me for Mother's Day from there. Real pretty.
He found this store. He was working or something and had an account over there, and he found it. And everything that she has in her store is by artisans or people who make crafts and things from Alabama only. And that's what he got. Him and the boys got me these earrings and this Alabama dirt shirt from there. So we're gonna go check out the store. And the really cool thing about it is she wants to carry our honey in that store. So we're gonna take her a little sample jar of our honey. Where is it?
I don't know.
Where's the honey? Where's the honey at?
I didn't.
So we forgot the honey and we're going back now to get the honey. But we're gonna take her a little jar of our honey, let her try it, and we're gonna see if we can find somewhere to eat.
Yes, hopefully we can.
We just need a break.
We can't live on crackers.
We just need a little break from working all the time. Okay, got the honey. Back out the door again. Too much going on. Look how clear that is. That clear honey like that is clover honey. It's beautiful and it tastes so good. Alright, we're off again. We're gonna go up to our neighbor's house, Miss Whedon. I told you guys about her earlier. She's 90 years old and she is the one that her mother, her family owned our property in the very beginning. So it was her birthday last week. She is 90 years old and we're gonna go up to her house and sing her happy birthday. She's still quarantined. Her family, you know, is keeping her safe and secure. So we're gonna go up and just sing her happy birthday from the car and talk to her just a little bit. There she is.
I'm hugging her.
We're gonna sing happy birthday to
You
you.
know I'm hugging you, virtual hugging.
This is the way you do that. Right there.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Johnny Lou.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you.
We
thank
love
you.
you.
It has
Look at
been
them
most
pretty blue
unusual birthday.
Look
All
at
my
them.
children formed in a parade. Come up the hill blowing their horn, and I didn't know what in the world it was.
That's awesome.
I thought, what in the world? I was sitting in the den, and I looked out, and there they were, a line of them coming in. Went out there and come on in and come up this way. And they lined up all across the yard over there and sang happy birthday.
Nice.
All
I
right.
have had the most marvelous birthday,
That is awesome.
just 90 years old, but I'm still going.
Yes.
I told them
Amen.
they could do that again after I get 100.
There you go.
Can I run this and just set them in the refrigerator for?
Yeah,
Because they're heavy, and I don't want you to.
Okay.
They're coming to get them.
Hey, look on the back porch, and Ellen and them brought their
Oh, the cartons.
containers.
Yeah.
It's just that you go out the back door there.
cute.
Go all the way through.
This is my sweet
Y'all
neighbor.
doing okay. I've
Doing
been thinking
good.
about
Doing
y'all
good.
boys. I know it. My children have got me so isolated, I'm telling you the truth. And I'll say, Alan, is it time? No, Mama, it's not time to open my doors. You know, I've always had an open door.
Yeah.
But y'all doing good.
We're good.
You have raised some beautiful children.
Well, thank
They
you.
got it. I'm not preaching, but they just got so much. You can see so much good in God in them.
Oh,
I do believe
Thank
in the
you,
Bible.
thank you.
Thank you so
that's
much.
I
so
do.
sweet.
And I can see it.
We're
Aw.
glad
I
to
can see it in
hear
the
that,
children they raised.
so he don't
I
get
got that on
big-headed.
video now. I got proof you said that.
What? Oh, are you doing that? Oh, mercy, no.
I got proof you said that about me.
Oh, that's well, okay, but I have, and I've had, I got about 12 great grandchildren,
Yeah,
and they all showed up, and it
that's
was just
awesome.
something that- in fact, it just about floored me,
Wow.
and I don't explain things good, but the way I felt, standing up there watching all that go on, I got so weak. And I said, the only thing I could think of that I was drinking from the garden of love. Is that a good way to
Oh,
put it?
That's a
that's
good way to do it.
awesome.
But when this gets over, we're gonna have us a get together.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
we are.
Yep.
Have it right on that back porch, on there.
Yep.
Put us on some fans because it's gonna be.
Hot. We'll bring some watermelon out of the garden.
Oh my goodness, I'm waiting on that.
Make some homemade ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even better.
All right, we're gonna
Don't
do
have
that
the
now.
homemade freezers. I used to have them. When my husband, when he was living in the younger days, lived at the old house and then up here, we always had all of them on all the anniversaries, all the gatherings. They had them all at the house,
Mm-hmm.
and it made a close-knit family,
Mm-hmm.
as you all know.
Yep.
But
It's the most
so good
important
to see
thing.
you
Where's your
all.
garden at?
Garden?
Your garden.
I don't.
Vegetable
I
garden.
don't have a vegetable garden now. I can't get out
Thank
there and work that vegetable garden. You know that. I do good to pull all these weeds out of all these flowers.
Uh-huh. That keeps you busy, don't it?
Yeah, yeah.
She's
But,
got a beautiful
Alan
yard, a
and his
beautiful
wife,
home place.
They
I
got
love
a
it.
little garden at their house. It's not much of one, but
Yeah.
because they hadn't been married a year yet. But she always wanted a garden. I said, well, it's a lot of work to a garden. She was from Texas, I didn't know it. And now she's finding it out, I think.
Yeah.
But they don't have a huge garden. It's just a small.
We'll be looking forward to that party.
Yes.
Soon as this thing is
we
over,
gonna
we'll
have it.
to
I'm gonna
plan
guarantee you we gonna have it.
Yeah.
Tell us
Yes.
when.
And I'll sing you. I'll sing
Alan
you.
Whedon tells me I can open my door.
Hey,
You know,
Hey.
I'm kind of hard-headed because sometimes they tell me to do it and I go and do something else. But this, I'm minding him now.
Yeah.
I'll sing you a song.
Huh?
I'll sing you a song at the party. I'll sing you a song at the party.
What's the matter with now?
I've sung one before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hey, we may have to cut a rug.
What?
We may have to cut a rug.
That's what I want. I want you to sing. I don't have my hearing aid on, and I can't hear, but I still can see. Thank
There you
goodness. I don't
Yeah.
hear good. I don't hear certain voices good, you know. But I got a hearing aid in there, but the battery's almost down. I got to get Ellen.
Well, if he sings, then you and him have to cut a rug, he said.
Okay, we'll cut a rug. Now, I might have to do it with your daddy or your mama, but I don't know nothing but the jitterbug. I don't know.
Hey, would you go clubbing with me? Would you go clubbing with me?
Clubbing, yeah. We'll club right on that back porch. That's the clubs I ever do.
Good gracious. Hey, we
When I
love
was
you.
growing up, Mama wouldn't even let me go to. If I went to a they call them honky tonks. Ain't that what they used to do?
Yeah.
Well, she would drop dead in her shoes. You know, those old values were so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they've broken so many of them. But,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to have to, when we break them, I think we still got to somehow pay for it. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for
Maybe
sure.
right
we
now.
do.
Yep.
Well, don't you get too weak standing out
Yeah.
here and
Yeah.
get hot.
It's 90 degrees out
I
here.
know,
My
it's
God.
hot.
Could you
It's
believe
hot.
It is so good to see you.
It's
all.
good to
Y'all
see
too.
you.
We'll be
I
back
love
soon.
y'all. Huh?
We'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we
Love
love
you.
you.
Love y'all too.
Bye-bye.
Blessings and
Do
protection.
take care.
We
I
will.
was wondering, now, who is that? And I look terrible.
No,
And
you
I
don't.
said, no, Lord.
You
who
look
is it?
cute in your little hat.
But y'all take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You want to say a little prayer for all of them?
Yes,
Okay.
Father God, we thank you, Lord, for this day. We thank you, Lord, for our dear sister, Lord, and her family. And I thank you for letting her live, Lord, and having another birthday.
Yes,
And I pray blessings and protection upon her. And God continue giving her good health, and blessings pressed down, shaken together, and running over.
Yes.
Let her feel good in Jesus'
Yes,
name.
Lord.
Y'all
Amen.
never-
Amen.
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 Y'all made my day.
We love you. Jesus loves you more.
There, you the one that
Love
with that
them blue
apple,
eyes.
apple
Apple butter.
Apple butter.
apple butter, and I'm eating some of it.
Yeah, and it's already down 3/4, so she needs a new bottle, Mother.
Okay, I'll bring it when I come.
I've seen it
next
in the
time.
fridge.
Y'all take care.
Love you.
I love you, love you, love,
Love
you.
you.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey guys, so I am at this little nursery with my new friends, Rasika and Silvano. And this is the beautiful lady where I got my moringa tree and my cinnamon tree that I tell you guys about all the time, and the little Ceylon tea. No, the cinnamon. How do you say?
Ceylon cinnamon.
Ceylon cinnamon that I got from her that I told you guys all about. So I called her today and we drove out here to meet her and her husband, and I picked up some plants, which when I get home I'll share with you what all I picked up. But I wanted to introduce you guys to them.
Hi, nice to meet you all. And it's really my wife's brainchild.
She's stepping out of the video. Get her. She's stepping out of the video.
It's really her brainchild. And we started this off very modestly with tea, and then branched
cinnamon.
and cinnamon, and then we
And
add,
bay leaf and other kind of citrus plants and everything.
Awesome.
yeah. So we've branched out slowly, and most of it is aimed at herbal remedies, stuff that we can do at home to stay healthy. I call it, someone asked me yesterday, why do you drink so much? Because even Rasika asked me. Rasika says, why do you do this tea so much? You don't have corona. I says, I'm doing it because I don't want corona.
corona.
It's a prophylactic.
Yeah.
I told this to a guy on base, and I used the word prophylactic, and he, of course, started laughing. And I said, it's the same thing. It's to guard against disease.
Yeah.
It's to help your immune system. And one of the things I use is ginger and coriander in combination, make a hot tea out of it. And anytime I feel any tinge in my upper abdomen or chest, I take that tea and it goes away.
Awesome. I believe in herbal remedies.
And you know what?
Totally.
The other day I had an electric shock come from my ankle all the way to my knee. And everybody's saying, oh, you've got this, you've got this. And so I started taking my herbal remedies. I'm walking a mile without any pain.
Awesome. That is so awesome.
But I don't need to speak to the choir. You already know those things.
But all of our viewers may not know. So
Yeah.
I like to help give people information. She keeps running from the camera. You can't do that.
No, because
Look,
Tell
this is
everybody where you're from.
I'm from Sri Lanka,
Sri Lanka, which is
down below India.
Oh, by the way, one secret to our growing success with citrus trees. All of our lime trees we kept under this water oak, and it protected the citrus from the frost.
made like a microclimate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've had some very good luck, and a lot of our tea we have either against the fence or against the house. It can grow out in full sun,
Yeah.
but it's better when it's shaded.
Awesome.
And it has a beautiful camellia flower. That one has some better leaves on it for picking.
Okay. I think what we'll do, maybe if you don't mind, maybe I can come back one day and you can give us all a tour of like the different plants and tell us a little bit
Sure,
about
yeah.
it.
Yes.
Would that be okay? if
That'd
we
be,
do that?
listen, for you anything,
Okay.
for your viewers anything.
Awesome.
And by the way, the tea that you all just shot, we pick it. Actually, the joke in Sri Lanka is that I am the tea Mahatya, which is the tea superintendent.
Oh, okay.
I am the Kurundum.
You are the
Mama Kurundu Mahatya, which is cinnamon boss, because I'm the one that processes the cinnamon and most of the tea.
Yeah.
She taught me how to do that.
Awesome.
But
what's your website?
Tea that keeps running from the camera.
it's www.greenhouse.wishner.org.
Woo.
But
Can
it's
you-
on
I'll
the
put
it's on the label of the cinnamon.
Okay.
I'll put a link below where
But-
you can
By the way,
find them.
there's nothing like picking. You can drink the tea when it's still wet, but I let it set for about a week.
Okay.
I do nothing to it, and it's not quite greenish. It's a very dark green, a little bit brown,
Okay.
and that's what your natural green tea is.
Awesome.
If you want black tea, use a rolling pin after you pick it,
Okay.
and that breaks the veins in the tea leaf and starts the oxidation, which gives it the caffeine and the brown color.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, the good thing is, you don't just pick any leaf. You have to pick the young flush of leaves, and especially after a rainfall, wait a day or so when they come out.
Okay.
They're kind of waxy to the feel,
Yeah.
and there's nothing. I take a whole container and just keep it in the kitchen. And whenever I want a fresh tea, I use my freshly picked tea. Not the one we save for 4 or 5 months and let it really dry,
Yeah.
but really fresh.
Oh, I love it. I can't
It's so
wait to
fresh
try
you
it.
have to slap it to behave.
That's pretty fresh. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a time with you and we can come back and we can do like a tour and you can tell us all about the plants and everything. That'd be awesome. But y'all go check out their website. That like they ship things to people and I just got some cinnamon from them and I bought a tea plant, so I'm gonna be doing that myself. But y'all go check them out.
By the way, you don't want to let them grow taller than that.
Okay.
They need to be trimmed down every so often.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you
They'll
told me that.
regrow.
'cause
They
I didn't-
regrow.
Okay. I didn't know all of that. I've got one
If you leave it alone,
that's big. Mine's probably that size.
Yeah.
You have to trim down.
Okay.
if you leave it alone, it'll be like this.
Yeah. Now, what do you do with the flowers? Do you do anything with the
Put on the
flowers?
water tree.
With the
do
flowers
whatever
too?
you
Okay.
want, yeah.
All right, cool.
Put them in a vase and say, hey, wow, look at my camellia.
Yeah.
It's
All right, guys. We are going into this little store, Everything Alabama. I'm excited about this. We've been able to eat out in months since all this coronavirus. This is like the first time that we've even been out anywhere other than work and home and a couple of trips to the grocery store. But we are eating at Fox's Pizza today in Prattville, down by my little Everything Alabama store. And I'm so happy to be eating out. Pizza's not good for me, but I'm gonna enjoy the moment. This is a cute little environment. They've already ordered our healthy pizza.
And I was gonna get an anchovy on that.
Send to that. Well, you could have asked for them.
It's been a long time since I've had some pizza.
Yeah, we've been doing good. Jean's lost, how much weight have you lost? 30 pounds?
36.
36 pounds. I've lost like 11.
But I'm about to gain 5 more.
Yeah, we're not weighing in the morning. We just got home from our little outing. And now we gotta try to get some things done. We gotta water the gardens, and Pop is down in the watermelons and corn, working on doing that some more. Need to do some things with the animals. But right now I'm gonna unload all the plants that I just got at that little nursery. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. Here's what I got. I got this lime tree. I got a lime tree from her. And this is a ginger turmeric. That's another tea plant, the Camellia sinensis tea. And a bay leaf, and it actually has 2 of them in there. So I'm gonna repot those. I already have a bay leaf, but I wanted some more. And I already have a ginger that I got from her last time, but I went ahead and got another one. And she's working on growing some moringa trees right now. So she's got one that she showed me that she's saving for me, but she wants to wait for it to get a little bit hardier before I get it. So she's gonna call me when it's ready. Now the moringa that I'm growing over here, these are dwarf moringa. So these are more like little shrub. They're dwarf, which I'm excited about these, but I also wanted the tree, the big large moringa tree. This is the Ceylon cinnamon that I got from Rasika, and this is from the cinnamon tree that I've been sharing with you guys that I have growing out by the garden shed. And I want to figure out how to process the cinnamon from that tree like this. I know you scrape it from the bark of the tree, but I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna spend some more time with her and learn how to do this. So not a lot has got done this weekend in the gardens or the orchard. Like nothing's got done in the garden or the orchard. But our biggest task for the weekend was harvesting the honey, doing a bee inspection, adding new honey supers and boxes to the bees, and tomorrow we're going to my mom's to pick up a gun safe. It was my dad's gun safe. It's huge, it's massive, very, very heavy, and she told Gene he could have it. And I got a honeybee that's after me, and we're going tomorrow to visit with her for a little while and have lunch with her and get the gun safe. So that was our major task for the weekend. Ooh, she is after me for some reason. So even though we haven't got a lot done in the garden or the orchard or anything else, at least we got the bees done. That was a major task for us for this weekend. So we did get that done. I'm super excited about that. It looks like we've ended up with about 20 pounds of honey, which that's a good bit to be harvesting. And I'm gonna have to go in my garden shed to get away from this honeybee. She is after me for some reason. Okay, my goodness. By the time everything's done, we've ended up with about 20 pounds of honey. So I'm really excited about that. That's good for us for May to have that much honey. That's pretty good, really. So we'll probably end up being able to harvest 2, maybe possibly 3 more times before fall, maybe. So I'm glad about that. All our bees are really healthy except for that one last hive. And we just took all those boxes and consolidated it and gave the comb and gave the boxes with the comb and the honey and the pollen and everything to the other hives that needed more boxes added. So I think we've had a very successful weekend as far as the bees go. We've spent a lot of good quality time with Pop and Mom, and tomorrow I'm going to see my mom and my brother, so I'm happy about that. So we've had a really good day today. Sometimes you gotta just, break away and just go do something different and just get a little bit of a break, and that's what we did today, even though we had all this work to do. But it was really fun. We got to go sing Happy Birthday to Miss Whedon, which I love her. She is so precious. And we got to spend a few minutes with her. And then we got to go to Rasika's greenhouse. I got to go see her and pick up a few cool plants and talk to her and learn. Gosh, she's just a wealth of knowledge for medicinal plant medicine. She is just amazing. I can't wait to go back and do like an intensive tour with her. And then after our visit with her, we went to that cute new little store, Everything Alabama, and I talked to Tilly. And we are definitely going to be putting some honey in her shop, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to come back later and film her shop and show you guys some things. She's not really set up to ship out a lot of merchandise right now. So I'm going to go back and we'll tour her shop when she's ready to do that, because I know a lot of you guys are not local and in Alabama, and you may want some things shipped to y'all. And after that, we went and had pizza, which is definitely not on our diet, but we splurged all around today. And now we're home. We still got about 3 hours of daylight left. We're gonna get some watering done. I'm gonna try to get a few things done in the garden if I can. It's probably gonna take me all 3 hours to water. And then tonight we're gonna play some cards with Pop and Mom. We're gonna play Rook. We love to play Rook together, so. That is so funny. Look at Mom sitting on that chair. This is cracking me up. They look like the Clampets down there.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting for some food, and up through the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire.
Put them to work.
What's all that hollering about? They hear you all the way down at the Alabama River.
Well, you can't hear because that machine.
Hey,
I mean, they're
we
both.
sound like a bunch of wild Indians out here.
Well, they can't hear good, and that machine's so loud. He's running over my pine trees. Are you videoing?
Yeah. That daggum armadillo has dug up a bunch of my plants, made holes everywhere.
Well, I need lights out here. Some solar lights.
I'm gonna sit on the porch tonight with a shotgun and kill that thing.
Well, first of all, I gotta get you to shoot better.
You missed too.
I know.
You missed it too.
Running it naked at night is a different story than It's so quiet out here in this time of evening.
Usually it's quiet. Unless there's a bunch of Indians out there yelling like crazy. Dang, stupid things. I'm sitting here watering. And when I get down here and pull the soil back a little bit, guys are gone.
I
I
know.
mean, it's not even watering.
That's the way it was. I kept showing Dad down there. Hey, we got a squash ready.
I made it that far, dude.
You got two of them.